Welcome back, folks. This is Everyone Loves Pirates, and it's a new day and a new play through Crusader Kings 2, our Let's Learn, Let's Play, where hopefully you're learning a lot about how to play the game, and hopefully it's still interesting. So, I actually don't remember everything that went on last time, but I do know that we knocked down our brother's rebellion, we squashed it, and we revoked Leinster from him, this county here, and I want to start working towards getting Ossory, so we're fabricating claims, which our chancellor has done a really good job with, but I couldn't use those claims because I was at war, and I didn't want to spend the money because I thought I might need it, and the prestige hit just to make people dislike me a little bit more as well. But we can also plot now to get rid of Kildare. We could always just plot to kill our brother, but if people find out that we killed our brother, we become a kinslayer, which is a pretty bad trait. It really hurts people's opinion of you, and especially people of your own dynasty. So I'd rather not just kill him. He's in our jail. He has no heir. Well, we're his heir. He has no heirs of his own. His wife is not pregnant, and she can't get pregnant while he's in jail. So he's suffering from some negative health. We'll throw him in the oubliette, or whatever it is, when he starts complaining, and that will kill him off pretty quick as well. And yeah, so what we need to do is we need to have, well, there's a couple things I think we need to do. I want to improve some of my personal stats, characteristics, traits. So I'm probably going to go on a grand hunt right away. I want to have a feast this winter so that I can get his vassals and the rest of my vassals to like me more. And then I'll be able to do that plot to revoke Kildare from my brother. So let's just get going. Let's have a hunt. I will find the white stag. Go to speed 2. Hopefully we get some good events from this. The day did not bring any game at all. It had been a futile hunting trip with my guests, and my face still burned with shame when the gamekeeper told me about deer parks. Interesting. So I can say, no, that's not good enough. If you don't know what a deer park is, at least I'm assuming they're kind of like what they are now. Basically, people just feed the deer. Nowadays, you got automatic deer feeder, little machines that drop food. So the deer just come up and they sit there and they eat, and they're almost pretty much just domesticated. So you can kind of just walk up and hit one in the head with a hammer or something and kill it. So we say, no, that's not good enough. Our mayor won't like us as much. Or we can go ahead and gain ambitious. And ambitious is a good trait. It's a horrible trait for your vassals to have, but it's a good trait for you. Actually bumps up all of your stats by 2, and our ambition hadn't fired yet. I would love to have gotten this after we'd improved all these things, but I'm not going to pass it by now. I'm just going to take it. We can use the better diplomacy. If you're trying to game the system, we would have waited and gotten these things up. Luckily, the feast will also bump up our diplomacy, and we can kind of, if we want to, we can game the system and get some extra prestige through feasts. I explained that in one of the other videos. Basically, when you fulfill an ambition, you get 100 prestige, at least these to improve your stats, and you can temporarily improve your stats, and that will it'll still apply. And then when they drop back down, you can do it again and keep on doing it over and over again. Our hunting party has cornered a large bear. A small argument amongst our hunters regarding who should get to kill the bear has nearly turned into a brawl. We can become a wrath and gain some prestige, or since we're craven, we can make anyone but us go kill it, and people will like us less because of that. Wrath helps our martial, hurts our diplomacy and our intrigue, and you know what? I'm okay with that. This will give us a chance to improve both, mainly what I'm interested in. Oh, I wonder if I have time to cancel this. And no, I just chose that. Because if I could change my ambition to martial, then I could fulfill it. Because this will do +3 to martial. But it's going to knock diplomacy down to 6, which is fine. Because then I can improve the base skill. So, I want people to like me. I'll become Wroth. We're piling on these 7 deadly sins. Starting to. I just don't want to be craven anymore. Oh, so he released his mayor that for some reason he had imprisoned. Probably... No, it just says he released. He might have ransomed them. But I think it would tell you if he ransomed him. We can look and see if he has... Should tell us, I think. It's the end of October. We can still go on a hunt. One more. I'm going to do another hunt. Really hope I don't get killed somehow. Oh, of his liege. That one. Might ransom him. The sight hounds thirsted for blood this gentle afternoon, and they brought us many hares. This is a fine sport. So we're the master hunter for a little while. Get monthly prestige and additional martial. Yay! We went from 4 martial just the first time we had a hunt to 10 now. One of which is temporary. We're a tough soldier? Oh, there, yeah. Okay, that's over. Which is fine, because we can... once again, just what I like to do, I just wait till the end of December. A Christmas feast. Maybe I'll do it on the 25th. But this should be enough, and actually we might even have already improved ourselves. No, we lost a little diplomacy. But this is good. We can actually look... just see the difference, see how many more troops we can have now. I don't remember what this number was before, and we were slowly getting more, you know, we had already kind of hurt a lot of our troops, so we weren't at our max already. But based on our martial score, we can get quite a few more troops, and we could look... where does it show... just how many? It's been a while since I've tried to look at this stuff. Somewhere it will show exactly how much our martial ability is adding to our holdings. Yeah, I don't know. Let's keep going. I'll think about it and see if I can remember. I actually just kind of woke up, so my brain, unlike last time where I was super tired, mine just hasn't started going yet. Okay, let's hold a feast, and all my vassals will be there. They better. Let's take a look at our vassals. Except for our brother, he won't be there. We'll slip him a little food through the bars. This bishop's a little iffy. I might just try to improve relations with him anyways. Huh. That's just a guy from Leinster, I'm assuming. He doesn't like a lot of stuff about me. Ferns, yeah. Let's just give him honorary title. High Almoner seems to be... seems to make sense since he's a bishop. No feast is complete without boar meat. Who will get the prestigious task of hunting and slaying the boars needed for the feast? Send out our marshal, who actually doesn't like us. Ouch. Well, yeah, we definitely want him to like us. I can hunt the boars myself, which I would do if I was thinking about getting into a war, or I needed temporary stewardship for some reason. But there we go. Now he's positive, which is good. I'm gonna keep him training troops for that levy reinforcement rate. Once we get it all the way up, I might just move over to military tech for a while. Unless we... I should be ready just in case our chancellor gets that claim soon. As soon as he gets it, I will attack. Spend lavishly on food. Are we temperate? We are not temperate. Let's see if we can get it, maybe. I heard that you could do that if you kept on doing just enough food. Never actually tried, though. So let's try. We just get rid of Slothful and Craven, that would be awesome. I'll speed up a little more since we're not doing anything right now. We'll go to 3. There's probably a couple things I could be looking at. But since this is the first play of the day, I'm kind of just getting my bearings again. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The cooks have worked day and night and preparing the food. The castle never looked lovelier. Everyone came. That's good. Still can't get a retinue. Some of my guests did not seem satisfied with the food, but I never would have thought one of them would have complained out loud. Mayor Ardgar said a lot of nasty stuff about the food, and I couldn't help but feel irritated. Stop it. So we like him a little less. This will happen even if you spend lavishly on food. Just some people are never happy and content. Maybe because he's cynical. And he's gluttonous, so he probably didn't have enough to eat. Yay! So we're going to get +5 diplomacy, +5 just general opinion. Oh, I started talking to one of my guests at the feast and found the most interesting hours flew by. Wine balls were emptied, other guests excused themselves and went to bed, but we kept talking until the wee hours. My bishop in Dublin. I've never met a more fascinating person. So, good. I think we like him a little bit more now or something. Our opinion of him. So we improved diplomacy temporarily because of the feast. He was a drunkard. Or he still is a drunkard. Which is excellent. We got a little more prestige. He's happy. I forget what we did to make him happy. It might have been just that we talked for a while at the feast. Huh. So we need a new ambition. We can just wait until the so, you know, we can mouse over this and see Fabulous Feast has given us 5. Get rid of 5 and we go back down to 6. So that lasts for a year. We can work towards something else, or we can just not have an ambition for a year and then choose diplomacy again. The only other thing we really need to work on is intrigue. I really need to check and see how long you need to be doing an ambition before you can cancel and just start up another one again. But I think, for some reason, I think it's 2 years. We could try to amass some wealth. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Become Paragon of Virtue. I'm just not going to choose ambition for a while. We'll kind of, what do you call it? We'll grind out a little prestige. But great. So now people should like us enough to revoke his title, to help us revoke his title. Even he likes us a little more thanks to that the feast. That's always funny. Okay. Maybe I slipped a little to him. Food. So we can try to revoke. Once again, we have a lot of base plot power ourselves, but as we see here, what we need to do in this plot is once we get enough support, we send him a letter. We can mouse over here. Okay, we need at least one backer in order to do so. So even though we have plenty of plot power, we have over 80%, one person needs to agree with us that we should have this county, which should be pretty easy. Right, there we go. So we can, hopefully it doesn't go away again like it did last time. We can just click on him, right click, go to diplomacy, quick way, and do invite to plot, and say yes. Next time I'll show you how to do the automatic plot invites. But this time I want you to see what happens when you just do it one at a time. It's not really that big a deal. Ding ding, so we get a little pop-up that just says, yes, intriguing scheme, I believe I will indeed back your plot to revoke the County of Kildare. And we can change these messages in the message settings. I showed you how to do that in one of the previous videos. You just hit escape and go to message settings. And we can tell them to only show up here, let's say. But if we had done the automatic invite to plots, which is this button up here, they would have just, whoever would come would be invited, and they would just show up, and we wouldn't get any of these okay. So we have to come back here and check and see how many people we got if we hadn't checked ahead of time. We have at least one. Oh, he can't be a prisoner. Well, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping I could just revoke it right away. And he wouldn't be able to do anything. So when I try to revoke this county, he's going to go to war with me, probably. He probably won't just accept it. There's a couple things we can do about that. First thing we need to do is we need to release him from prison. But since he's going to end up declaring war on me, probably, what I can do is raise my armies and just sit them in his county so that he can't raise his armies, and I can just siege. I don't have to worry about going to battle and getting someone killed or something like that. Because it's his stupid fault for attacking me when my armies are raised. And I'll probably end up doing that. So let's do it. Let's just take this. I want it. I want it now. I want him just done with. Put him back into my jail. I don't want to wait for him to die though. So I'm just gonna take my own levies. That should be plenty. Let's see what he can raise. He can only raise 264. And I don't think he's going to get much from his bishop. So we can do the realm, look at the realm tree. And see that his current levy is 241. His total possible levy, should everything reinforce, would be 816. I got plenty of troops to deal with that. And once I get that county, I can probably get a retinue as well. So just select them both, right-click and kill there, and they will go to kill there, which is excellent. If I ever wanted to route them through a specific path, you can use the shift key. So if I just click on Kildare, he'll go to Kildare. If I click on Brythny, he'll go through Kildare to get to Brythny. If I wanted him to go through Dublin, I could click on Dublin and then Brythny, and he would go. And if I held down Shift when I clicked on Brythny, he would just follow that path. But right now, we just want them to meet up there. All right, a child lacks a guardian, our heir. Who should do it? I think we should do it. He's not going to get any intrigue from us. How did he do? Wow, he didn't get any good diplomacy dice rolls. I mean, we were low for quite a while. But, I mean, he's shaping up. He's got 3s in martial and stewardship. So basically every other year he got a point in these 3 categories. But yeah, let's click on him. We'll go to diplomacy. We will educate child. Now, one of the things about having your children educated is if you choose someone else besides yourself, if it's either your child or your grandchild, and possibly if you have any adolescent like aunts or uncles, if you have them, I don't know, I'm not completely sure about that. I tend not to have that happen very often. But let's say we wanted this guy, well, not that guy. You always want to choose your culture and your religion because they might change over to whoever their guardian is. Unless you're trying to make someone a different religion or culture, you want to make sure, especially with your heirs, unless there's a reason for it, that you keep them the same as you. So let's say, we wanted, we can sort by opinion, reverse opinion, and say, well, I really want my brother to like me more. Or sorry, my uncle, used to be my brother. We can click there, and since we're trusting him with our heir, we get a 20% opinion modifier. It's a good thing to do once you're getting to family that you don't really care about anymore. They're good for opinion, like you have tons of daughters or something, but you'll never play as one of them. You can do that. I'm going to choose myself so we can show you some more of those events and how to determine how to best raise your child, what traits you might want them to have. But he'll also like me more, hopefully, unless I really make him mad while I'm doing that. So we are now his guardian. He's our ward. And our troops are here. I'll just put them together. And let's go find our brother. He is in jail. He is our prisoner. There's a couple things I could do. I could ransom him, but he doesn't have even close to enough money. So I'm just going to release him. And I would have just released him anyways, because we get a +10 modifier on opinion with everybody. All of our vassals will think that we're merciful. So all of our vassals will like us 10 more just for releasing him. And it's good for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. So we've released him. He likes us a little bit more because, merciful, there it is, +20. But he still hates us. Now that he's released, before he just revolts against us anyways, which, I mean, he's not going to do probably with our troops there, but even if he did, it's the same deal. But let's use our plot since we have it. We're going to send him a letter that says, hey, this is my county now. If we want to get the bishop on our side, we could give him a little money. The more people that are backing it, the higher the plot power, and the chance that he might just decide not to fight it. But it would cost us at least 20. Yeah, it's going to cost us 32. It's not worth it. We don't need it. So we can click on that. We will send the letter. It will take a little while. That's not going to show us in here, huh? There we go. Your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded. No matter how many corrupt souls you have enticed to help carry out your plan, I will not give in without a fight. What is rightfully mine is mine. So we can lose some prestige and opinion by going, whoa, 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 whoa. I was just kidding around. You believe that? No. No, bro. I love you. Keep your land. But no, war it is. Ding, ding. And there we go. We'll just sit here. If we waited for him to raise his troops, his levy would be a little smaller. We'd have less to siege through, but that's fine. I'm not going to bother calling anyone in. We're still in our diplomatic view, so we can see he has no allies. We can also just click on him and look at allies. He has none. Normally, I would be listed as his ally, but he's at war with me right now. So, very good. Interesting it's not popping up saying that we can invite people. Here's our allies. All those people in England that our wife is related to. Oh, he's at war. Interesting. Who are you fighting? Holy Roman Empire. The anti-pope papal war. He's trying to get rid of the anti-pope. Very interesting. Bandits has raided the siege camp. So sometimes you can have these little events while you're sieging. So what happens is we lose 1%. I think that happened to our brother earlier when he was trying to siege us. That's why you want to always have plenty of people to siege. The siege will go a little quicker when you have more people, and it gives you people. It gives you a buffer in case these events happen, and we're getting a bunch of them, which is a shame. We lost 5% that time. We might have to raise some more troops. Who knows? We might have to just to get through these. No, just adding them up in my head. Right now we have enough troops to get through there. I probably should have let him bring up his army. Oh, no! Oh, that's fine. We have plenty of money. We can stand to lose the prestige. Can we? Where's all my prestige? Am I just low? This character was probably just low. Oh, I don't... No, we had some prestige. What happened? Did it take prestige to do that plot? It might have. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, crap. It's okay. I mean, it's really going to hurt everyone's opinion of us by 1. I want it. Let's do it. We'll finish up this war and then attack him. Our court chaplain is idle. Why are you idle? I feel like there was a reason for it, and now I forgot. Let's check our vassals. Can we make any of the bishops like us more? No. I mean, we can try, but it's not going to be enough, probably. How does this bishop think of me? Yeah, I'm just going to have you researching cultural tech in the capital, economy tech, training troops, goods. Okay, we don't need him fabricating claims anymore. Let's check our vassals and see if we can check the Pope real quick. Oh yeah, the Pope doesn't like us much at all. Let's do that. So you can send both your court chaplain and your chancellor to improve relations with the Pope. You can do it on a religious way, or since he does own land. He's reigning in Rome, so we can use our diplomacy to improve relations. So let's do that. I want the Pope to like me a little bit more. My vassals are okay for now. Yeah. We might need them to deal with these new vassals once we get them, this baron. Yeah, so that'll go down. We'll have a negative modifier for short reign on him. And just going to take a little time to siege through. Alright, so the defenders now tried to attack us. They came over the walls, so they lost some of their defenders. That's good. They're not all going against me. This guy is furious at me. Title claimant. Do you have a claim on my land? You do. Huh. That's interesting. I'm a little surprised he doesn't attack me now while I'm in another war. He is content. Oh, that's right. He fabricated that claim. I remember that now. Bastard. Of course I'm going to kill you. Oh. So he killed some more of my guys. I'm going to have a hard time. I can just barely still siege that. I won't be able to siege that. Usually I don't get this many events when it comes to sieging. I think the game's... I think it's stacked against me a little bit here. It may only take 2 sieges. I might pull my guys off and... Well, he won't be able to raise any troops after I kill his castle. Never been a shortage of soldiers. Awesome. I'm going to need them soon, probably. So we can look at military and see that we can get 190 more. Oh, great. So now we have bandits attacking us. Oh. Seriously, I've never had this many siege events happen during one siege. Victory! Yay! Seeing if he would acquiesce. So, I mean, we still have more than him, and these are going to go quick. Well, this one will, and we won't be able to siege the other one. I might raise my vassal armies to help out. It's not going to be much. 90 men. Okay. Rumors of a traitor working with the besiegers has eroded the morale of the defenders of... I forget. Of this place. Bishopric. It's just funny that... Yeah. So they lost 10 morale really quickly, which is fine. That would have only taken, what, 14 days? 12 days? Ooh, a famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. We can ignore him. That'll make people in our dynasty like us less, because they want the family to become more prestigious, but we become humble, which only gives us piety, or we become proud, which gives us prestige. I'm going to take the prestige. Our bishops will like us a little less. Pope will like us a little less. Crap. He already likes us even more, a little less. Don't want to go negative with the Pope. Even now, we're probably at risk of getting excommunicated. This guy could excommunicate us if the Pope likes him a lot. Oh, we have so much red up there already. You know what? Screw it. Humble. Oh. It was just a chance. I didn't read the text. Always read all the stuff. Apparently, it was only a % chance, and we didn't get it. So we can always check opinions as well. So if we click on us, this is how the rest of the world thinks of us. If we click on Ossory, we can go over to Rome and see how much the Pope likes him. 29, positive 29, so he does like him more than he likes us. Okay, so we don't have enough troops to siege through here. Go back to my diplomatic view. It's his very last holding, so he's not going to give it up. How many troops do we need? We need 1,050. We can get... oh, great. We can get 1,200 just on our own. I won't make my vassals mad, but we can't raise them now. We have to dismiss our troops first, and we can't dismiss our troops in hostile territory, so we'll take them back. And we will just, can I just get enough out of this castle? So I'm doing it directly from my holding. There. I'll get them all. Once again, you want that buffer just in case we get all those horrible siege events again. I'm going to combine them just because I like having them combined. We're leading the siege. I don't know if we have anyone who would be better at sieging. There are sometimes people have siege modifiers. So you can always just mouse over this stuff here and see this guy's brave. So we have, oh, maybe that's why we're getting more events. Let's not lead the siege. Probably doesn't matter, but I'll move that guy over. I feel like the leader should be in the middle. And then you have to move him while you're sieging to change that stuff. Good, so now he's attacking. I mean, we could always check and see if anyone else had any modifiers. They would show up to the left here, I believe. Unless they don't show up in this screen. Now, I think he was the only one that had any battle modifiers. But sometimes someone can become a good sieger. So this should fall pretty quick, and the war will be over. And Kildare will be ours. And we can go for Ossory once I let my troop levels go up a little bit. There might be a good marshal, too, in here as well. Marshal character. Plus just his marshal is probably halfway decent. I can look and find out. That's his marshal. Yeah, plus 15. Brilliant strategist, but no modifiers. They'd show up here. Good. And we can get him married. He'll like us more if we do that. Probably worth checking out, looking at marriages, see how things are going. And we're at 30 minutes here, so just once we take this county, we'll stop this episode here. Sorry it went a little long, but it was eventful. So as you can see, we got a little gold. And we're at 100%. If we waited a while, he would offer peace, but we're going to enforce it, so it happens immediately. And we've usurped the title, County of Kildare, from our brother. Yay, we won. Now, the interesting thing is, he's not in jail. But since he rose up against us... Oh, where'd he go? He went to... Ty Canal. So he ran off that one. He ran off over there. Eventually, if this guy vassalized our brother, then he could press his claim over here and try to take some land. So I'd rather our brother not be running around somewhere. We could... where are you, bro? We could, just see what it... we could get a little bit of plot power to have him killed, not much. Oh well. Let him run around. But that's the end of this episode. We got all of our holdings back. Everything looks good. It looks right. This is proper. We have a demesne size of 5 now. Max size. Awesome. Our current demesne size is 3, which is good. We can look at our character and look at the realm tree and see that that we can raise 2,600 troops, which is awesome. And this guy, being a lowly little count all by himself, can only raise about 1,400, which he currently has. He's got all of his troops raised. So we're in a very strong position against him. And next episode, I imagine we will go to war and we will become a dual duke. We will have all of this. So come on back. Look forward to seeing you guys real soon, and let me know. Just feel free to comment on the episodes if there's anything any questions, any comments, any suggestions, anything I did wrong, things I wasn't sure about, and you have the answers to. Feel free to share the knowledge. I fully understand that I don't know everything, but that's what's great about this game. I'm rambling here a bit at the end, but I could go on the forums and just read a bunch of posts and figure out how all the little tiny behind the scenes mechanics work. But I still kind of just enjoy not knowing everything about this game and being kind of surprised by stuff. Most stuff. So once again, thank you very much for viewing. Hope you're learning a lot, and I will see you later.